Feminine leadership to me is a look through from past to present, and it serves as a guideline, but then also it inspires me personally of things that I can kind of achieve. If I saw they can do it, then I can do it as well.
Let me tell you a story. I'm in the 7th grade, junior high school, and I have this PE teacher, this gym teacher. I mean, she is probably 4'8". She taught me some lessons, introduced us to tennis, and would take us from school to learn to play tennis. It had such an impact on my life. It made me think about what leadership looks like.
When I think of women in leadership, I think about my mom and my grandma. They showed me firsthand what it meant to be a woman in leadership and to lean into your feminine energy. And it's a softer energy than masculine, but it's just as necessary.
And when I look at my team, I see leadership. These ladies lead and they impact our organization, the caring and serving side of leadership.
I think feminine leadership is compassion and empathy. It gets the job done. Understanding, in tune to people's feelings and kind of work along those lines with that person. But we're still no nonsense.
Leading by example, not always having to be the strongest voice in the room, being somebody that you're doing things that others can look up to and they know you're a person who they can come to for advice or guidance.
And then you're gonna finish with that, yep. Good, that's it, both sides, no problem. I wasn't always fortunate to have the strongest or the best example of what male leadership looks like. My experience with leadership, the absence of that father, that paternal form of leadership, when that was present, what did it look like? The presence of maternal leadership, feminine leadership, and what that looked like. I think that we see male leadership sometimes and we think, okay, well, that's what it's supposed to look like. That masculine form of leadership sometimes can be very harsh. It can impact our abilities to be vulnerable. We may not really appreciate the quiet, the soft, the embracing, the warm side of leadership. Just to be fully transparent, some of the lessons that I think we need more of in this leadership space is what that looks like. My nana would say, you eat yet, Appa? Every time I was home, she would always ask me, have you eaten? It would remind me leaving Dominica wasn't about leaving Dominica. It was really more about impact. There you go. Rotate that hip. Hold. Hold. Square your hips. That's it. Find it. I'm just the grown-up version of this 3rd grader. So if this is your best, we'll accept it. We'll figure out how to make it work, how to get the best out of you. But if it's not your best, son, please. It was the moment of her being my leader and saying, hey, listen, you didn't win today. But I know you can. I know it's in you. I know what you're capable of. I know where we're going. I know the investments that I'm making in you. Son, please. Thinking about that now, that drives me. So the question is, what's your 20 miles?